Hey guys, so this is actually my daughter's first real prophecy, and I'm going to just read through the whole thing and then show you a few things that I saw in the news that happened right at that same time. Her stuff tends to be like right on the money and right now. Like if she sees it, it's happening right now. Like my stuff is sometimes like way down the road or whatever. So this is kind of interesting. She had this on 10:1 and 10:2. So I'm just going to read to you how she gave it to me. The Antichrist is being resurrected. A writhing seizure like a mummy, waiting to have the collection of demons put into him and to resurrect him. The next one. A dragon is squashed by a black lion, the Jewish Messiah, and the lion is praised. The dragon was a facade to trick the gullible into thinking Satan is the Lion of Judah. Jesus, with a crown, looks saddened as the number of people tricked grows. Next, war will not start until the Antichrist necromancy is complete. Next, we will be fighting Red Dawn style under a foreign occupation. She saw neighborhood men with guns and everything, but she saw it from an observer's position. She wasn't like in the thick of it. The shofar will be blown at the end of this war, War 1, to signal the next phase of tribulation. Bomber planes are to come, but not until after the anointing. The tube rapture, now this relates to one of her dreams where this tube of light came down, 2 tubes of light, and we went up in it, and we got special armor, and we came back down in our family room. And so she says the tube rapture is the anointing and looks like the stereotypical alien abduction. The non-anointed will be swept up by angels for temporary protection, and there will be a strike of lightning from that holding Jesus, angels the size of mountains will be guarding the transportation of the anointed. So the anointed are going up. There's this huge lightning and huge gigantic angels that are making sure the anointed are safely extracted. Let's call it translated, okay? Now, I want to make sure you understand that the anointed will be swept up by angels for temporary protection. I prayed about this and got an understanding that this is like many times in my life when I had some injury or something and I had a near-death experience, I was snatched out of my body. It's going to be like that. Like they will be safe. And then once everything is good, they'll be brought back down because they have to do their mission. They have to bring the half-borns home, right? So this kind of like catching, how many dreams have you heard where people are like, well, I was brought up halfway and then I went back down and I guess I missed the rapture. It wasn't it. It's this. They're brought up for safety and then poof, brought back down. That's pretty awesome. Okay, then the angel of death is a full skeleton. They have it, I guess. And it will be awakened. And then that morphs into the eyes of Baal. Now, who takes on the eyes of Baal? The Antichrist. Okay, the reanimation skeleton, that's the angel of death, turns into a man. And he looks European. This man died of a super rare osteosarcoma. It's like a bone cancer. And he has so many holes in his skull, the layers look like Swiss cheese because the bone was so badly deteriorated. So they're not only bringing bones of a spirit, they're also bringing the bones of an actual man that's European, okay? And then she said it was like they loaded all the souls into the dead man, and then that dead man gets merged later with the Antichrist, which is super weird and interesting. And then she saw the Lamb of God and the lion, and then the lamb turned into the lion, and then the lion turned into a lion with a crown and wings. So both of these I noticed on the same day. We didn't talk about this for a couple days. Like, she told it to me a couple days later. And I just happened to have screenshotted these because I was like, what the heck, right? So I just noticed that these coordinated. So here we have archaeologists in Egypt opened an ancient coffin that was sealed 2,500 years ago. Why on earth would you do that? I don't know. So here's a couple pictures. And then I also noticed that our mustache man is pushing an alien agenda. So I'm not saying anything against anyone. All I'm saying is that happened on the same exact day that she got that prophecy about all of that stuff. So I just think that's super duper interesting and maybe food for thought, you know? That gives us a few more pieces to the puzzle, and that is something that's helped me to put a few more anchors down on the calendar, okay? So that's just a little short quip out of me today, but I thought it would be helpful. See ya.